More information emerging tonight, a little over 24 hours after a federal fugitive task force shoots and kills the man suspected of killing a Patriot Prayer supporter during a downtown Portland protest last Saturday night. It is 10 o'clock here on Portland CW. I'm Jeff Gianola. And tonight we're hearing from neighbors who live near the townhome where U.S. Marshals shot and killed Michael Reinoehl last night. He's accused of shooting and killing Aaron J. Danielson during a protest in Portland last Saturday. Jennifer Dowling joins us live with some new information she has for us. Jennifer?
That's right, Jeff. We talked to neighbors and they were really shaken up following that shooting, understandably so, up in Lacey, Washington. Also, newly released court documents show just how federal officials and local officials were able to track him down.
They already killed him.
Cell phone video from a neighbor shows officers near the body of Michael Reinoehl not long after he was shot and killed by the fugitive task force outside Olympia, Washington.
Initially thought it was fireworks.
He was suspected in the shooting death of Aaron J. Danielson. The task force was surveilling the complex before moving in on him Thursday. Neighbors say they don't know who took him in at the complex.
To have your neighbor harboring the fugitive right in your face is not okay.
And a newly released Multnomah County arrest warrant for Michael Forrest Reinoehl is providing more details tonight about what led law enforcement to him. Detectives said in the warrant they found one spent casing lying on the street that night. It was next to a metal canister of bear attack deterrent and an expandable metal baton. The warrant states that investigators also found that the man who was shot, Aaron J. Danielson, was armed with a gun. However, they believed he did not fire it after doing a check of the number of rounds still in the magazine. Detectives reported that they interviewed the victim's friend, Chandler Pappas, who could be seen rushing to his side after the shooting. He says he recalled seeing two people that they were, quote, facing off with. He then heard two gunshots. He described the shooter as white. Police say tips, surveillance video, and a suspect description led them to Michael Reinoehl.
Just on my computer, my window's right there, and I just heard a ton of gunshots. Look outside my window, and there's a dead body next to my mailbox.
Another man who wanted to remain anonymous told us two silver SUVs drove up to a parked Volkswagen station wagon, boxing it in Thursday night. Some witnesses think that Reinoehl was inside. The doors flew open on the silver SUVs and shooting began. The man says he heard two bursts of gunfire, around 7 to 15 shots, a pause, then 20 to 30. Witnesses had varying accounts of whether or not they saw him with a gun.
He saw the guy had a gun on him, and he said he saw him fire one, and then they came around him and kind of tried to disarm him.
A small group that gathered Thursday night near the shooting scene defended Reinoehl and shouted at police. A woman who came to leave flowers today wanted her image blurred due to concerns for her safety.
I believe this was an act of police brutality, once again, and we just wanted to show respect to him and his family.
Neighbors in that apartment complex where he was killed say there's a lot of children that play in that area, and there were a lot of children out that evening. They're saying it's fortunate that no one else was killed during that hail of gunfire or injured. Back to you, Jeff.
Okay, Jennifer Dowling with more on what transpired last night and on Saturday night. Jennifer, thank you.